All right, Abusia, aha, Pinax TV. Yes, quickly, young call the Parliament of Ghana and some Bebre, Kosoma, and Ra, free Parliament, names at 1 a.m. Kranisa. And it says, see, Accra Kumasi, expressway, President John Dramani Mahama, or they kind of big push agenda, and when it's a CID, or more Ajia Tuma, or more Ede Ebababe Dijuma. Now, way, and Honorable Kojo Oppong Nkrumah Exp0ses. Now, a lot of things, and I pay, I can't edify a year. Expressway ko Accra Kumasi highway when Sembebre na waka e dey afa ho yin be ka say e beto odwa say one of the minority MPs ni bi e be ka say projects we crowd e be yank yenyai na hu hia e sika say but say you know say parliament agya tuma say dey e be start adwuma no e be start within 3 years adwuma no e be ombetimi ahwie within 3 years Honorable Kojo Oppong Nkrumah de nsema betudwa hu ne say ensem bi wo adwuma no ho a ebetimi aha adwuma no set 3 within 3 years obetimi awie no enyeye within 3 years nti wo de enko ne enko tie Honorable Kojo Oppong Nkrumah ne nsem odi tudwa about Accra Kumasi expressway as say there parliament agya atom say yen start adwuma no within 3 years en wie ne ba de wo ho bia de beka ho e de amamo.
Speaker, thank you for the opportunity to make some very quick comments in support of this report. My uncle who spoke earlier was complaining about the old road because that's through his constituency. I am excited about the new road because that will come through my constituency. Mr. Speaker, while we support this report, this will not be the first time that the government of Ghana is attempting a big project. Hope City project, Saglemi project, Accra Tema motorway. Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. I speak as somebody who has just exited government, part of the government of Ghana that has in times past touched big projects but has not been able to complete it because the risks associated with some of these projects have not been well managed. And so in supporting this, Mr. Speaker, I want to share some risks that I think the government should pay particular attention to so that it doesn't become one of those projects that are left hanging. First, Mr. Speaker, is the fact that, contrary to the impression in many people's minds that this is a project ready to go, actually, even the feasibility for this project has not been done yet. It is the first obligation now being contracted under this concession agreement. You recall when the finance minister read the budget, the videos were being shown, circulated. In people's minds, in the minds of my constituents, for example, this is a project that is baked and good to go. But actually, the feasibility is now going to be done. And so my first caution to the government is to manage the risks pretty well in terms of the expectations you create in people's minds. Else, you may have challenges along the way. Number two, Mr. Speaker, if you look at paragraph 10.2 of the committee's report, the government claims that financing has been ring-fenced for this project. I want to read, Mr. Speaker. It says that the committee further observed that provision has been made in the 2026 budget for a total allocation of 30 billion cedis for the project. In addition, the allocation of 13 billion 800 million Ghana cedis approved under the Big Push program in the 2025 financial year, which has not been drawn down, has been ring-fenced to support this expressway. Mr. Speaker, if the financiers or the persons managing the finances are informing the minister that this 13 billion has been ring-fenced, I want to inform the minister it's not true. Minister, in the budget returns that they brought, you recall we had this debate on this floor and I showed you the numbers. They have already spent 10 billion cedis of that money. Appendix 2C, when you come to the line on the Big Push. By September, 10 billion has already been paid. So, Minister, if they are informing you that they have ring-fenced this 13 billion and it's available, please check, else they may disappoint you at the end. My final point, Mr. Speaker. This project is GOG funded through GIF, and I think it's a beautiful framework so that the money is made available to GIF subcontract, and GIF can take the money back as a commercial project. But it is GOG still. And the old Accra Kumasi highway, if I'm correct, is also GOG. What it means is that the one that we are struggling to pay is about 65 to 70% complete, but there are difficulties in servicing the payment, is going to be drawing from the same pot that this supposed 30 billion plus 13 billion, which we are told is ring-fenced, are also drawing from. Mr. Speaker, I think it is important that while pursuing this new one, the old road is not left to hang. We are told that it's only missing a number of things, including lighting and other things, and of course about 40% or 35% of work to complete. If they are both going to draw from the same source, especially now that the revenues haven't hit the projections, let's be careful so that we don't have both projects hanging. With that said, Mr. Speaker, we support this report.
All right, so that was Honorable Kojo Oppong Nkrumah or the Etudja and ye kotie no. Some previous parliament sitting or the Betudja. So big push in Umpono about 13 billion and the ama big push no. Or see no de babe di juma Ghana has a Ghana ya kwine ye be ye de aka big push no hono 13 billion. Na eno ebetudja somewhere around September. Na sa 13 billion na boy before September be ended, they are spending more 10 billion because a buy no start big push now or the Accra Kumasi Expressway can't no. While me who say Sasika Yabono former Juma Ecoso and I say former contractors or master Juma on different road projects Ghana Hano. Now 13 billion no can Mama who say can one answer Oma fan shim, but see and you spending almost an answer 10 billion out of the 13 billion now. You charge for the big push no. And you know, one of the things Odin can in previous setting. And a boss say so all highlight said these are some of the risks. And I said these are some of the problems the project might face. And your boy and also the two just say a magana for any say oh project in a and that's more be because even feasibility studies empo omunya nye enti eno so ka ho ji say Ghana for yes money that so say be adwuma ne dia ye be ye na emu afa ne be feasibility studies and san ye hu say project no ye betimi awie ewo ehonom yes eno so osade betu dwa say in as much as you spend 10 billion out of the 13 billion big push sika na Accra Kumasi highway so ka ho no or the betu just say all roads are here, you know. And also depending on the rest, and as the remaining amount of money are cut out of the 13 billion. No, it's also so omonche na omo hawa omo because Ghana infrastructure investment fund omo kahun bi no omo finance yes Accra Kumasi highway no. Government of Ghana also kahun omo finance no ma hwese project no ebetimi ewie ewo ho yes or the betu just say sa kwa mienu government of Ghana any gift omo enka mom no mu hu say sika potine aka out of the 13 billion no yebetimi edi ewie sa project no edi free ho. So this is the Accra Kumasi Expressway starts is President John Dramani Mahama edi aka ne big push ne ho a yebe hu say se edi Accra Kumasi yebenya ekwan papa yebetimi afa so ewo ehonom yes beginning no said medical kind a lot of people were talking and as speaking against this particular project and na and also affirm a point and I say at a pointer na gabi ochidako kasa say Kumasi MPs no mu ho no enye project papa bi no mu po there be omo big project bia utimi kwa ne mantem na ogu kwan ba ko bi so mana in a community project and MPs nepe na big projects they said they can Accra Kumasi Expressway Swami interchange any other interchanges are more year ewo Kumasi na no de enye bibi sa no mo pe omo community now they want to satisfy the community members and leave the entire Ashanti region. Now a lot of people were talking about the fact that say yes confirm san semo agabi ochudako de etudwa no but se de betimi agiatum na ya munyina mahu se Accra Kumasi highways see parliament agiatum a adwuma be start right after the feasibility studies omuvia bibia be start na ye hu se Kumasi to Accra kwan no kra so bete de ama Ghana for aha PNAX TV yadamase se money etnai